Hey guys, I wanted to come to you and say thank you for coming to the channel again, first and foremost. I really appreciate the people that have subscribed and the people that keep coming back despite my bad jokes and sometimes my monotone voice. Or maybe you don't like all my videos, but you like some of them, but you still subscribe, so thank you. Today's gonna be a little bit different. There's no gear, there's no reloading, there's no shooting, nothing really all that tactical. But we're in a predicament in this country right now. And I definitely don't like to be a doomsdayer, a negative Nancy, insert any other term you want to throw in there. But we're living here and we're living here, and there's like almost nobody, at least nobody with a voice, that's living in the middle. And here and here represent two things that are dangerous. But the problem is here and here, and I'll go over what those are in a second, come to the exact same point. And here is the people that are condoning the riots, the looting, the crime that's going on. I'm not talking about the protests that are going on right now. We are free to protest in this country, and I support it. Not to be too political, George Floyd was killed. Pure and simple. I don't care if you agree with that or not, but bad things have happened. Now this is where we are. There's a lot of looting going on, a lot of crime going on. Seattle can't even keep its own border secure, its own city secure. Hell, even the anarchists that are, or whatever they want to call themselves, that have taken over part of that area, put up walls. But anyways, I digress. So we're right here. If you condone, you support, or you believe in that rioting and that looting. And over here are the people that 100% believe in the police. I support police. I want that to be very clear. I love, like the town I live in, Fountain, Colorado. Probably shouldn't have said that, but Fountain, Colorado, it's not a very big town. We have some really awesome police officers. Men and women that just go out there every day. They do their job. Yeah, we don't like some of the stuff they do. I don't like the fact that majority of their job is to levy fines against you for minor infractions. I don't agree with that. However, I agree with the principle of having a police presence. And so, but the real extreme to this is they believe in the police so much it doesn't matter what they do. And that even goes so far as to what I believe right now, because I've not read enough about it, the qualified immunity and things like that. That's another topic. I'm going to get smarter on that. And if I change my position, I'll definitely let you guys know. But we got the people that 100% support the police no matter what, and they're never wrong. There's not a lot of those people. And there's not a lot of these people over here that support the rioting and the looting and the crimes. But the problem is all of us, me too, have not been vocal enough. So here we are. Everybody between these two things needs to speak up. And you got to do it now. Because this and this comes to the exact same dilemma that we're going to face if we don't fix this. And it's going to be a police state. If we hold them up too much on a pedestal, they're going to take over. If we don't do enough about the crime, they're going to take over. You may not agree with that, but it's been proven in history. That's just how it happens. You let crime run rampant, we're going to increase policing, which in turn hurts us over here. Racial tensions aside, I don't even know if I'm going to make a video about that. I'm in a multi-race household. Not trying to be, I'm virtuous or anything like that. Just the person that I love isn't white. And there's a lot of virtue signaling out there and things like that. It's ridiculous. This is completely ridiculous. Look at me. And by the way, I'm really humble. You should ask me about that. You know, those are the kind of things we're dealing with today. And all these stupid celebrities. Why are we even listening to those jackasses? This is getting ridiculous. But we have got to be super careful. And I'm sorry I keep going off. I have ADHD and I don't script out my videos. We've got to be really careful about this extreme and this extreme. We need to find a buffer. And that's not like dead center. We don't need to be dead center. We need to buffer because people need their opinions and their voices and things like that. The crime, the looting, the bad stuff is not right. Doesn't matter what happened to an individual at the hand of a cop. It doesn't matter that he was black. It doesn't matter if he was white. It wouldn't matter if he was Asian or Hispanic. And we've got to stop, and we've got to make sure police officers follow the law, don't kill people, but we can't say that they're always right. And again, I support our local police. All right. And I'll talk about local in a second. We've got to figure out how to bring those together. We've got to fix this. Feeding the flames of the racial tensions right now. It's bad. I wouldn't even get involved. Don't make posts about it. Don't do things like that. You're gonna make yourself a target. Back to what I said about local police. If we can't get I wasn't gonna cuss in any of my videos, but if we can't get our shit together and we don't do it soon, the federal government's gonna come in and they're gonna take policing away from the states. I don't know about you, but I've not seen much run by the government that is good. I said that one time to somebody and they said, well, look at the Postal Service. Really? They lose billions of dollars of your money every single year. ATF. Don't even get me started on that. They violate the laws. They violate your rights. They change their thinking and their perception of laws, even though they're not allowed to. And they're going to go arrest you. Case in point, they're looking at certain types of pistol braces to make them illegal. They just change things. The FBI, whole nother story. ATF and FBI screwed up Waco. They screwed up Ruby Ridge. And there's just been numerous other things since then. The federal government is too big. We don't need them in our states. The way this republic, yes, republic. And if you think this is a democracy, get the hell off my channel. We're not living in a damn democracy. We live in a republic where states have the ultimate power over their own state. The federal government has limited abilities, supposedly, but we haven't followed that, to regulate interstate travel, trade, things like that. It's basically so states don't screw with each other and that they provide for the common defense. You know, we got to be real careful. If anybody in this universe thinks that the federal government sending in police officers that are federal police or anything like that is the right answer, you're fooling yourself big time. And it is part of the Agenda 21 and going forward some of the other United Nations agendas and things like that. Be sure you do something odd. Write your congressmen, senators, and things like that and tell them that we support local police and tell them that we will never support a federal law enforcement agency stepping into a city and taking it over. But I digress again, and I apologize for that. I'm a little heated this morning, and I just had to get this off my chest, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I'm sure some people out there are like, I don't know what to do. And I'm asking you guys, what do you think? Because I don't know what to do. You know, I'm not going to go out there and try to stop a looter. It's not going to happen. I carry a gun everywhere, and that's just going to put me in a bad spot legally. I'm not going to go out there and hold cops up on my shoulder and say, hey, they're doing everything right, because they're not. I've never had a bad experience. Well, I'll take that back. I've had moderately bad experiences, but they've been resolved on the spot. But what's the answer? I mean, we got to figure that out. We got to figure it out together. We got to come back together like it was September 12th, 2001. We really have to do that. And I don't know the answer. I'm just really frustrated. I know a lot of you guys are frustrated. Go talk to somebody about it. And I'm not saying go get a shrink. Have these discussions with your friends and your family. But with that, I won't go on any longer. I was just really frustrated. I wanted to talk about it for just a second. I appreciate you coming by and stopping in. And with that, I'll leave you guys. And, you know, this country was never perfect. But it's the best place on earth. I've been to like 50-something countries. It's the best place on earth. We got our problems. But we can fix them together because that's the only way they're going to get fixed. And with that, Independence Day's coming up. I'm sure there's going to be big protests. Stay at home and barbecue. Stay at home and enjoy it. If you're religious, say a prayer. Thank your Heavenly Father for this wonderful country we live in and ask for His blessing to make it better. And with that, I'll leave you guys. Stay tactical.